What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. We're going to be looking at Tom Clancy's The Division 2 on Fedora. Thanksgiving. It's going to be maybe the only video I make before I get out of the house. But I wanted to show you guys this, and shout out to my really good friend for coming in and helping me kind of overcome a lot of the hurdles that you would see when it comes down to using Linux for your gaming. So Ubisoft's launcher has proven to pretty much work for everything Ubisoft so far. I mean, there's easy anti-cheat, there's all that stuff. I noticed with Epic Games Store, no cloud saves on Gotham Knights. I looked into it. And so let's kind of take a look at that real quick here while the game is loading in. So if you open this up, you go to the settings. Where it comes to cloud saves and sync, it doesn't let you do anything. You really have to go ahead and get your files manually. Doesn't allow for auto cloud syncing, none of that with Heroic Launcher. And so this is definitely something that you need to keep in mind. But I guess it gives me the I mean, the game launches, don't get me wrong, but if it's not an online save game, like say Ubisoft's games, which crazy to say, the online save games have come in clutch in this particular season. Interesting stuff at the end of the day. So where is that game that I was playing just now? Where are you at? Oop. I can hear the game, but where is it at? Hold on, guys. I'm still learning how to use this thing. There it is. There you are. So, the Division. What's in front of it? Weird. Something was in front of you just now. I'm gonna put you front and center, but there is something randomly in front of it on my recording here. Hold on. Come back here. Oh, video player is on. Okay, there it is. I'm still kind of getting the ropes of it, so bear with me. And it works. Controller's connected. I'm not going to that. I'm not seeing any issues. Nothing crazy in terms of gameplay. Now, if there's a little bit of like a freeze, that's OBS on this thing. I'm trying to figure out like what would be necessary. Might have to improve CPU. Might have to improve. GPU is fine. CPU is a Ryzen 5 7500F. It's not the best for content creation. It's pretty good for gaming, but when it comes to making videos, because when you're content creating, you need a lot more cores and stuff to handle gaming, handle OBS, and OBS still tanks your your FPS regardless of what it is. Let's see. Let me go in here and go cause trouble. Let me play a little bit here. Do I have a gun build? Oh, yeah, I got my favorite build on. Let's see what I can do. I want to cook. Literally and metaphorically, I want to cook. USV for you, girl. Come on, get in there. These guys have gotten attacked by other enemies. So I gotta get up here into cover. But they're not doing as much damage to me because this is easy difficulty. Where's everybody? He's done. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? They know I'm here. Well, that dude's getting damaged. Who else? Who else? Someone else. Oh, okay. It was the stinking... They have like these drone cars. It's not gonna let me jump all the way down. Oh, into the fire. Get the access key. And yeah, man, Linux, it just works. It works. And this is kind of like the biggest surprise so far because, again, the options are crazy and you don't have to let anybody dictate all of your gaming when it comes down to it, right? You get like these options that are available to you and you leverage them how you wish to leverage them. You know what I mean? And there are limitations on Linux. It's not Windows. Windows does everything. This is the advantage that Windows has. Like you can game on one machine, on one operating system, all your libraries, everything is designed and built with Windows in mind. With Linux, no one, or let me not say no one, but with Linux, devs and companies aren't building with this in mind. Is this gonna get better with them? Possibly, but it just feels like there's so many. Not that it feels like. In some cases, there are hurdles that you have to pretty much go ahead and deal with to be able to get your Linux distros functional. Plus, now with the Linux distros and the Liberty comes more, work, as many now have taken on, as many have taken on like different distros to go ahead and do some fun stuff too. As many have basically taken the liberty to start making all kinds of fun stuff and whatnot. But again, this is crazy, right? That this is actually like a big huge thing that exists here on PC. What's funny is, oh, I better go, bro. What is this? You just stood there and you didn't want to dive. He was coming to get you. All of you, hold that. Hold it.
Access key detected.
Yep. So, yeah, limitations here and there, but for the most part, if you game on PC, you know your way around stuff. You could do a dual boot here, but with this system, though, comes its advantages as well, too. Microsoft's biggest problem with privacy is what is leading people to start exploring other options. And me, I like backup options. I'm not going to say no to them. I know many of you, I tell them, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Windows person, but bro, I like a good deal. If there's a deal that says, hey, there's privacy over here or whatever, or there are benefits over here that make things easy, like, I started out wanting to do a server, which I'm still yet to get to. The moment we set everything up, I was like, bro. I was telling my buddy, because, he's done all the hard work to figure out, like, how to get yourself started, with Linux and everything. So what did I do? I literally just said, hey, man, you got to come over. You got to show me this. We got to work through it. So he was like, okay, I'll help you with your server because he uses Linux a little bit. But then he was like, dude, you're using command line. Command line kind of sucks. And, I was like, well, terminal kind of sucks. And I was like, well, what do I do? He's like, well, why not just get yourself an operating system with a, user interface that actually can get the job done for you. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So let's go.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Get yourself ready, agent.
I don't know, why did I destroy that helicopter? I needed it. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if I can still get to the chopper. Oh, that's my style. Get to the chopper. Why, melt everybody before they get down from the chopper? Oh, these cats, they came out of that room. And so, after setting me up and everything with it, it was actually pretty nice. Another chopper. It's actually pretty nice to go ahead and, kind of go through a lot of the hurdles, do some customization settings and stuff. Get to the chopper.
Found any more of them? Circle around to the flank.
And so that was pretty much the crux of it. So if, the support continues to come, which I think it will, but it feels like it's really, really premature at this moment. Not premature. I mean, I think it's like 80 to 90% functional. But then when you say 90% functional, the live service games are what pretty much make up the majority of player time and player behavior. So the question now is, how are they going to be able to support the most important part? EMP. Deployed it on him. Dude, there's a thing hovering over my head that I have to destroy. Oh, it's a chopper. Oh, they're all dead. They're all done.
There are more targets past the gate.
And so that's kind of like the challenge, you know, that Linux is seeing in terms of gaming. And I'm sure a lot of people who are trying to engage in it are going to see it too. Fluidity, gameplay, all that stuff, you got it. Once Wine and Proton is doing a good job, man, you know, you can definitely get the best benefit as well too. Let me take that medic out. Uh-oh.
System disrupted. System back online.
Ooh,
Serious trauma
I'm
detected.
getting toasted.
System curtailed. System restored.
Can't see me, can't hit me. I should have gone upstairs.
Tango, under fire.
Yeah. Where you going now? There you go. Got you covered. He's on that gun waiting for me. My bro, be done. Viable proposition, man. Does a good job. Gets the job done. Everybody in that chopper is toast. The guy's coming from downstairs. When you play MMOs, you gotta know your angles. Bye.
No more contact.
Good.
Anyways,
Secure the underground.
I just wanted to go ahead and test this out and get you guys kind of a visualization of what's going on. And yeah, guys, it works. Thanks for watching the video. Peace out. Let me go ahead and stop this thing over here.